One of my favorite products that LEGO's been releasing as of late is their CMF Series 1 and 2. So today I want to predict CMF Series 3. Now the rules are pretty simple. I'm going to keep it to 12 characters and they all have to come from a Marvel television series that Disney Plus is releasing. The first character I want to throw up on this list is Ms. Marvel. I feel like she got done dirty in CMF Series 2, so I'm going to give her a shot in CMF Series 3.
Now my main reason for including her here is because we only have one MCU Kamala figure, and that is from the Marvels, and I personally do not like that costume as much as the one from the Ms. Marvel TV show, so I think we deserve a figure based off that. Moving on to the second character, we have Loki, specifically God of Stories Loki from Season 2. So Loki was excluded from Series 2 because I imagine it would have been a spoiler, and Marvel didn't want that to happen, so LEGO probably just excluded him to, again, avoid spoilers, but now they can throw him into Series 3. And LEGO kind of gave us a look on what this figure could possibly look like in the form of LEGO Fortnite. Now, LEGO Fortnite is not 1000% accurate, but they do sometimes reuse figures such as Wolverine, where they reuse the 2012 figure, Spider-Man, where they reuse the latest figure as well for him. I also think a CMF series is the perfect place to introduce the unique hair and crown mold that God of Stories Loki would have. CMF Series 1 introduced some unique molds such as T'Challa Star-Lord's helmet and Captain America's Falcon wings. So I think here it'd be prime time to introduce a new mold. The second character from Loki and the final one I think they should introduce in Series 3 is Mobius. Much like Agatha, a lot of people wanted her in Series 1, they threw in Series 2, so Mobius should deserve a shot in Series 3. Moving on, I initially wanted to throw in two what-if characters onto here from Season 2, that being Strange Supreme and Cohorty, but I don't think Strange Supreme is going to be getting a figure. Cohorty I'm holding out some hope for because she's the MCU's first completely original character, though, you know, chances are slim for her because What If Season 2 is almost a year old now. So who knows what's going to happen with that. Instead, I'm going to throw in two X-Men 97 characters, that being Nightcrawler and Cable. If you want to know why, I personally love Nightcrawler and Cable. I think they're very amazing, and I think that they deserve a spot in CMF Series 3 to round out the figures in the X-Mansion. Moving on to Agatha All Along, we are diving a little bit into speculation territory because it's not been confirmed that Joe Locke's character is Wiccan on the show, but we all know it pretty much is Wiccan, and I believe a Funko Pop even confirmed that it is Wiccan, but he is my pick for this because we already have an Agatha figure, and I'm pretty sure she's going to be donning that same outfit that she had in WandaVision, so I'm picking Wiccan because I also think we need more of the Young Avengers in minifigure form. After this, I have Daredevil from Daredevil Born Again. However, since this is a TVMA show, it's likely LEGO probably won't be releasing anything under this line. Echo scurried by because I believe the figure was already in production before the show received a TVMA rating, but as a compromise, I'm throwing in Daredevil's yellow and red suit from She-Hulk, which also does appear in the Born Again trailer, at least the cowl does. After this, we have the Black Panther from Black Panther Eyes of Wakanda. I don't know if this is meant to be the first Black Panther or just one before T'Chaka, but it's very likely that Eyes of Wakanda will have a rep, so of course it's going to be the titular character. Our next spot goes to another animated TV show, that being Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and the rep I chose for this is Peter's prototype suit. I chose the prototype suit because it is the most unique looking Spider-Man outfit there, although any other suit besides the main one would also work, but I think the prototype suit captures the essence of Spider-Man more. Now, originally for the next batch of characters, I wanted to pick two from Marvel Zombies. However, Marvel Zombies is a TVMA property, meaning that LEGO probably won't want to make them. If they do, however, I would like to have a Shang-Chi figure and a zombie Icarus for this line. My main reasons for this is because it looks like Shang-Chi is going to be the main character of Marvel Zombies, and Icarus has the best zombie design in my opinion. However, I think I'm just going to replace them with two more X-Men 97 characters, that being Jubilee and Forge. And the main reason I'm throwing Jubilee and Forge in here is the same reason I'm throwing in Nightcrawler and Cable. It's to add more figures to the X-Mansion. The final figure I'm going to suggest is Ironheart. Now, we haven't gotten a look at her final suit of armor. We got to look at the Mark III through set photos, but nothing on what her final armor could look like. But I think an Iron Man suit would look phenomenal with the CMF, especially with how detailed those figures are. And on top of that, these CMF figures typically release every 2 years, meaning the next one will probably be in 2025, which is when Ironheart is set to release in September. And that wraps up the 12 figures I want for CMF Series 3. I know it seems a little bit X-Men heavy, but to be fair, Series 1 did have 5 what-if figures, so it's not uncommon if they focus a majority of the figures to one television series. It's nothing out of the ordinary. I do kind of wish they do make the zombie figures, but again, with that being TVMA, who knows, but I'll see you guys in the next one. And said next one will probably be me reviewing every single Phase 5 set since I own all of them at the moment. I'll also go in depth on the figures and what I think of every set, but yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys in the next video whenever I make it. I know this one took a minute, but I promise you guys the next videos will take less time to make.